What's up, guys? Welcome to our stream today. We have a flight out of DFW going to St. Louis, as you may see in the stream title there, or thumbnail and title. We're going to be taking the Astrojet here to St. Louis today. We got 139 souls we're taking to St. Louis. We're taking about a little over 15,000 pounds of fuel, 7,600 pounds of cargo, and should be an easy, smooth flight. There's some weather just northwest of St. Louis, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. We got a block time of about hour and 54 minutes. We only got about 30 minutes in cruise. Since the flight is barely over 500 miles, catering will be out to bring snack baskets for first class only. The economy doesn't get it, but they do get the typical Biscoff if they want those and drinks. Let's see what's happening back there. Like he went through the airplane. All right, so yeah, we'll be cruising at 370. Shouldn't take us long to get to St. Louis. We're slightly behind here. We're supposed to already start boarding. We got a departure time of 19:15. It is currently 18:54, so we are definitely behind here. We're going to start calling up some folks and getting people going. So let's get GSX going. Let's request. Let's go ahead and get our crew on board at least. Request that. We got another 15 minutes before our passengers actually get to board, but our crew just connected. This aircraft just got here. The brakes are still pretty warm as well, so we'll get that going. Let's get potable. We should be good on lab. Let's just get potable water. This is a short flight. Just the crew. Let's get catering. Let's get going. All right, so let's get down here. We'll do the walk around here. Let's get off this jet bridge here. As we see there, we got 19:15 departure time. We're doing the Acuna 9 departure. And let's see if it shows the rest. 139 pack, 7,600, cargo 15 on the fuel. So let's get over here and try to, again, complete the walk around. We'll hop in. We got Chad today. I've never flown with this guy, so we'll see what he's about. Try to get that flight going with him. Yeah, we haven't flown the Astrojet in a while, so we're flying it today. And on our return leg, it shows that we are going to be flying the Kdfw-Kstl back here to DFW. We've got the PCA connected there, which we're probably going to disconnect and just start the APU once we get the fueling going. And get this cabin cooled down before our folks get on board. Because I think it's like 30 plus Celsius out here right now. So that's likely what we're going to do. It is hot in Dallas right now. Aircraft looks good though so far. We got no squawks on it of any sort. So we shouldn't have any issues unless some develop here doing pre-flight, pushback, or departure. So far it looks good. Get things going and again try to make our way out of here. All right, potables here, they're getting that going. And like I said, we're gonna try to get out of here. Yep, 14 minutes into our passengers start boarding. So like I said, we'll be slightly behind. Yeah, it'll already be after 2 local time by the time they start boarding. Crew should be on board. We'll hop on, speak with them. I don't know who our crew member is today for the lead flight attendant. I forgot. Let's see, I gotta look at the load sheet. See who our flight attendant crew is. Hello there, who I have the pleasure of speaking with. I do not see your name. I think it's Erica, maybe.
Oh, it's Mary Smith, your flight attendant for today. Just, trying to keep things together here, you know?
Well, hello, Mary.
Welcome
on board, you and the crew. Who's the rest of our crew members we have today, and is everyone here?
Thanks, Captain. We've got Sarah, Tom, and Lucy with us today. They're all here, but not that it matters much, eh? Just another day on this low-cost airline, you know?
Low cost? We're not low cost.
Welcome aboard American Airlines flight 2487 from Dallas to St. Louis. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride, eh? Just a heads up, there's no food or drinks available, so deal with it.
All right, Mary, what is our safety briefing for today?
Safety briefing, right. So, buckle up, keep your seatbelts fastened, and, in case of an emergency, just follow the lights to the exits. There are, 2 at the front and 2 at the back, eh? And, if the oxygen masks drop, put yours on first before helping others, you know? Just, try not to panic, eh?
It's a business. And I don't know if Caden is out here yet. All right, and what's the rundown on our passenger list?
The passenger list, right. We got 139 on board today, Captain. Just a bunch of folks trying to get from Dallas to St. Louis, eh? Not much else to say, really.
Sounds good. We have any unaccompanied minors or infants?
No unaccompanied minors or infants on this flight, Captain. Just a bunch of regular folks, eh?
Regular folks. All right, copy that. Sounds good. Just want to make sure we don't come up short or have a issue with the final closeout with pack service.
Right, Captain. I mean, it's just a low-cost flight, so not much to worry about, eh? Just keep an eye on things, I guess.
Mary's all right. She's a wise guy. All right, what's up, Chad? I just completed the walk around. We'll start getting some things going. We got boarding starting here in less than 15 minutes.
Yo, Hatchet, all good here. Let's get ready to roll once boarding's done, bro.
I thought Chad was white. He got a picture of a white guy, but he sounds black. Alright, yeah, the brakes are still cooling down from earlier. Alright, let's load our flight plan in. Try to get going as much as we can. Let's see, did catering get out here yet? Alright, they've been requested. Hey, Operations American 2487 at Charlie 16. We called for catering. They still haven't got here. Do we have an ETA?
Checking on catering ETA for you. Stand by.
This is how things go here, at least at this airport. I like doing my own thing, doing things the way I like doing it and enjoy doing it on my stream. It's cool to see that others start to kind of try to take after my style of what I do on my streams. But I try to keep my stuff as unique as possible. Certain things others can do and can't do they're not privy to knowledge that I possess. Just like, you know, airline pilots, they're much more privy to a ton of knowledge that other regular streams don't have. But you know, all is good. We'll try to keep our streams to be as unique as possible. Otherwise, there's no difference. So everybody's trying to do what everyone else is doing. But all is good. All right, let's activate. All right, right now we're planning for 17 right. That's what it looks like. Put that in there, perf data. Let's get that going. What's happening out here? 8 minutes to boarding. Oh, they're loading the baggage on right now. Then catering to be on its way. We got the fuel truck already out here. Let's go ahead and get our fuel on board so we can get the aircraft started and get moving from there. All right, we got 15.7. That's going in. We'll start it. All right, fuel's going in. And let's see here. Kind of in between banks right now too, so hopefully we can get pushed out of here at a decent time and get out of here without being in a Congo line. All right, so again, 19:15 is the departure time. It is currently 14:04. We still got to get 139 folks on here. Catering, fueling. Fortunately, fueling is getting going right now, so we should be able to get things going in a timely manner. Hopefully. So let's get back into here. All right, we got a plan for 15.5 is the plan fuel. Let's see. 144.16. I can't put that in yet without the oh, actually, let's get our perf data request. Yeah, it's just wild to see things I do on my channel start to show up on other people's channel. Let's see, let's load. Execute. All right, 127 on the zero fuel. 142 there is what we're supposed to have takeoff wise. We got 15.5 planned there. So it's 142.07. Reserve is there. All right, yeah, so it already has the gross weight of what it should come up to. We got cruise winds, 144.16. I forgot I don't have to input this stuff here. It's already there. What it's going to be. Like I said, we'll get things going. All right, we got catering out here. Hey, Mary, also operations said that catering is only going to provide snack baskets for first class and Biscoff cookies and drinks for economy.
Oh, right, Captain. So, just Biscoff cookies and drinks for economy, huh? Not that it matters much, eh? Just another day on this low-cost airline, I guess.
Oh my God, if she don't stop saying that, I'm not flying with her again. Alright, so we got an hour, 20 minutes of landing fuel. What we should have, release fuel is 15.4. Min takeoff is 12.9. Again, we're on 9:05 November. No alternate today. Reserve is actually 3.6. Is that what we have? I think it was. I have to double check. Let's see. No extra of anything. Right now we're planning to park at Charlie 18 in St. Louis. Again, top of climbs in 20 minutes. Top of descent's not far after that, 54 minutes. So like I said, about 30 minutes in cruise. That gives the folks enough time to drink stuff and go from there. All right, and so again, we got FO Chad today and Captain Obvious. Mary and the crew in the back. Let's get our other stuff going. DFW. Star right now. What do we plan for on our star? Actually, let's see. We're almost done with the fuel. Alright, they completed catering. Alright, we got all the fuel on now.
We are unable to roll about 5,000 for the Acuna 9.
Hey, operations, can you have ground here at Charlie 16, disconnect PCA? It's pretty warm in here. We're going to go ahead and start the APU.
Ground crew will be sent to C16 to disconnect PCA. You can start APA.
APA. Power those left on. Let's turn those off. Alright, brakes are cooled. Let's see. Sid. Kuna 9. Airport. Departure routes for 17 right. We are at the Charlie terminal. Alright, airport. Let's go here. Alright, so we are on the east side. We're on the east side here at Charlie 16. We're going to probably push tail south and taxi out depending on what aircraft are behind us, because that also depends on what ramp tower tells us. We could also get a straight pushback. Or even tail north, again, depending on if anybody's parking next to us or around us or so. So we'll keep an eye on that. Traffic coming into the ramp. Right now, there's traffic at all of the gates right now. Alright, so parking gates again. We are here at Charlie 15. Charlie 16, I'm sorry. So we would likely go out of one of these spots. I've also sent the information to ImagineSim because I see they have I didn't notice this before until now, that they have the spots based on what they saw on Google Maps, not what actually is there. So a lot of the spots are actually out of alignment. I noticed that when I flew into here from Miami and we came into spot 32, which comes in around Charlie 20. But they have 32 way back here, like this spot. So as soon as I turned in that night, I noticed that I was only 2 gates from Charlie 15 apart. And I knew something about that wasn't right based on the charts. It didn't line up correctly. So when I went to work the next day, I verified that and saw, yeah, those are not aligned correctly. They based it off of what they saw on Google Maps, not what's actually there. So hopefully they'll update it and get the information corrected. I'm also surprised they didn't just use Navigraph and go off of Navigraph for the spot placement versus Google Maps. But that is what it is. All right, so we're going to be getting runway 17 right. We'll be likely leaving out of a spot somewhere in this vicinity here. We'll get Kilo 7, we'll just say, let's say 28. Kilo 7 Lima Echo Hotel and Monitor Tower. So we'll look forward to that. And then on our SID, let's see, 29, this is what we're supposed to get. So depart to the south, climbing left turn to continue the departure procedure. Let's see. Yeah, 17 right. That's where we'll be departing from. Alright, that looks fine. Let's go to alright, they started boarding yet?
May I see your boarding pass?
Dude, we got 11 folks on board. Let's go ahead and disconnect the PCA. Please, let's get the APU running. Get the packs running off the APU. Set a tie. Research on.
Good afternoon.
Much colder in here if we can. Hold on, I could have just went. Oh no, that's hot. Oh, warm. I don't know why I flipped way over there. Leave hours on auto. Alright, yeah, the temperature's coming down in the cabin now. Alright. We got 37 there. I gotta figure out what St. Louis is. Let's get GPU disconnected as well, please. It's the fuel truck. Actually, let's put this to daytime. Performance tool, we got, let's see, 17 right. It's dry out. It's import from aircraft, 29, 25, off on. Import the weather, 190 at 17. We'll get an early rotation. Let's calculate. 594 takeoff, 52. Yeah, it's 34 Celsius out here. It's hot. All right, takeoff. We'll say 52. Select temp. Yep. Flaps 5. CG. Winds. 190/17. It's been windy here. We'll take it with these temperatures. Can't beat having these temperatures. Good wind conditions with these temps. So we'll take it. Get those set. All right, Chad. We're gonna be flaps 5. Takeoff. D-rate takeoff with 52 on the select temp, 25.4 on the CG, 4.58 on trim, V speeds 140, 140, 144.
Got it. Hatchet. Flaps 5, D-rate takeoff, select temp 52, CG 25.4, trim 4.58, V speeds 140, 141, 144, ready to roll when you are, bro. When?
All right, sounds good. His voice also sounds a little bit more natural than the others up here. We'll get the ATIS information here shortly. Where we at on the passenger count? Only 32. All right. Got an arrival of Kayla 3. Yeah, SGF. We're going to be planning for ILS 11. We'll do 60. For now, we're planning for that. Let's go to legs. Drop data, request. Let's see, it's 2377. Oh, it's already in.
Inner 00 feet. Temperature 34. Dew point 21. Altimeter 29er6. Density altitude 29er00 feet. Arriving runways 18 right, 17 center, 13 right, 17 left. Departing runways 18 left, 17 right, 13 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, information Sierra. 1853 Zulu. Wind 185 at 17 gusting 22. Visibility 10.
Alright, we got altimeter set. Is it not 2996? Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's blinking. It's all good. Flight directors. Alright, we got APU on and running as well. Looks like our ground crew's got their stuff done. We'll call and get our IFR clearance here shortly. Let's see. They let you move the seat in this airplane. Yeah, every other airplane lets you move it. PMDG says not doing it. Alright, we're getting our folks on board. We're almost there. We're at 55 of 139. We'll be slightly behind schedule here. We're going to try to get pushed as soon as we can. Hey Chad, go ahead and call and get our IFR clearance.
Yo, Hatchet, calling clearance for our IFR clearance now.
Dallas clearance, American 2487. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have Sierra.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
See, the primary server acts weird. Like it just popped up, but he's not calling out the clearance here. All right, I'll read it back because he didn't even say it. And American 2487 cleared to St. Louis via the Acuna non-departure. Then is filed, climb, maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure on 1855. Squawking 4747 and expect runway 17 right.
American 2487, read back correct. Ground is on 121.65, safe flight, sir.
Got 10,000 initial. See, he has it in the box here. I'm thinking, I don't think it was right.
Boarding has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane. Hatchet. Welcome aboard
Sounds
American
good.
Airlines Flight 2487, flying from Dallas to St. Louis, eh? Take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, just shout for the crew, I guess. We're here, sort of.
Server may be overloaded too during this time of day is what I think. I really want to get on the experimental server because there's a lot more offered on that one. But unfortunately, I haven't been with the program for more than 60 days, and I'm not paying for partner. I'm not going to pay to be a partner to get access to something that I'll get at 60 days. So it's shown that you have to be a member for 60 days and then you get access to the experimental server. Or if you pay $50 to become a partner, then you instantly get it. But I'm not gonna pay to be a partner. They can offer it to me, and I'm not gonna pay to do it. That means any and everybody can just be on top of what you're already paying. So no, I'm good. Alright, so again, let's see. We have 190, 17 gusting 22. 299.6. Checks. Yes, sir. Call sign, tail number, wind speed, receive 54. 0 fuel weight, route distance 519 miles. And see, even she was slow on when boarding started. Boarding been started, and she's just now saying something. Let's get the charts.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
And see, even here they have it like we're supposed to call ground for pushback. The problem is if I call ramp, they're gonna send their tug out, and I don't want to use their tug because it's
This way.
kind of crappy. But I think they do.
Boarding pass, please.
I think they do have the. I can't tell them to disconnect the jet bridge though.
This way.
Let's see.
May I see your boarding pass? Good afternoon.
And I think we're good here for the most part. And they already got the tug connected, so we can remove the chocks at least.
Hello.
go, we'll be ready to go. Like I said, try to slow down the bleeding on this as much as possible. All right, those guys out there disconnected. We'll engage the hydraulic pumps. Fuel truck's gone. APU's running. Pressurized. Let me do one more check here. I forgot to check at the beginning of the flight. Let's see, aircraft. Let's make sure we got no failures. Not.
Good afternoon.
LNAV. I guess that's 10.
American 2067, DFW clearance, clear to Romeo India Charlie, via the Triton Port Departure, Police, transition, set as filed, climb VF6, squawk 0631.
Hello.
American 2067, read back.
Good afternoon.
We're starting to get some airplanes down there at the end. He has ground on standby.
Good afternoon. This way. Boarding pass, please.
Hey, Mary, how are we looking back there in the back?
Oh, it's a bit of a mess back here, Captain. Passengers are still boarding and trying to find their seats. Just your typical low-cost airline chaos, eh? But we're managing, I guess.
This girl is terrible at her job. Maybe not her job, just that maybe they're talking. Tired of hearing about the low-cost airline. A.
Welcome on board.
All right, so I don't know if I'll have these seats the whole time. Just seeing if we have reflections on the window there.
Good afternoon.
All right, we'll be getting pushed here soon enough, hopefully. Got 2 rear seats. Let's see in first class, do I have a seat? No. All the seats taken up here in first.
This way.
May get lucky and get a window seat there. All right, so we're only 15 minutes behind schedule right now. We have had a departure of 19:15, so not too far off.
Good afternoon.
We're actually not heavy, so we'll do DNAV as well. We got 4747.
Boarding pass, please.
Runners on the left side. We'll switch to the right side to start this time.
Boarding pass, please.
All Alright, looks like we've already burned 100 pounds of fuel so far. Alright, Chad, looks like we're not going to have any weather issues on departure here, but we will be expecting some turbulence and some thermals, so we'll keep the seatbelt signs on and go from there. So if you can, let's do the departure briefing.
Got it. Hatchet. Let's do the departure briefing.
Hey, Chad, I meant for you to do the briefing.
Sure thing, Hatchet. Here's the departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 17 right, flying the Akuna 9er departure with an initial climb clearance to 10,000. Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 4747, and departure frequency will be 118.55. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 140 knots, VR is 141 knots, and V2 is 144 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Alright, sounds good. I think we're just about done on the boarding phase. Actually, boarding's completed right now. Let's call and get our pushback clearance.
Yo, Hatchet, calling ground for pushback clearance now.
That's a huge difference in voices. Hey, Mary, we're going to go ahead and call for our pushback clearance so we can get going.
Okay, Captain, I'll let the crew know. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Hey, Chad, contact ground for pushback clearance. Gotta keep telling this guy.
Yo, Hatchet, I can't handle that unless you hand over the comms to me.
Oh. Interesting. Alright, your radios.
Yo, Hatchet, calling ground for pushback clearance now.
Dallas ground, American 2487, requesting pushback from gate C16.
American 2487, pushback approved, tail west.
Door close. You said tail west? That's a straight back push. Alright. Alright, American 2487, we'll push tail west. Let's ground node. Alright, they already know it. Let's prepare for push. We already got beacon on, so nope, no start engines early. Get the jump seater in
You
here.
call this a jump seat? I'd rather sit in the lab.
So straight back. That's what he gave us.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, let's go. Alright, jet bridge disconnected.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 2487, flying from Dallas to St. Louis. The captain is Hatchet, and the first officer is Chad. Joining us today are my fellow crew members, John, Lisa, and Mark. So, buckle up,
Hey,
I
you
guess.
actually stopped.
Safety briefing. To open your seatbelt, just lift the buckle, and to close it, push it in until it clicks. If the oxygen
Alright, we'll
mask
clear
is
the
dropped,
road.
pull the mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. For the life vests, they're under your seat. Pull them out, slip them over your head, and pull the straps to tighten.
You started.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, leave your luggage behind. There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the back. Just follow the lights, eh? That's it, I think. Captain, the cabin is ready
Exit, I
for
think.
departure.
It's 25. So it'll likely turn out here somewhere, I think. Or it may go up to this spot and turn out.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I got a good engine start on number 2. Good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Start number 1. Put this on isolate. So we get the PAX air on at least.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, sounds good. Where's our handoff person? Just still on the, oh yeah, there he goes.
Calendar 940 Foxtrot, understood. Your old sign is still.
Alright, we got you. Ground equipment is clear. Got a good engine start, lights out. All temps increasing. Set that to continuous, and we got 400 over 115. Looks good. Let's go. Off. Set to auto now.
About 49, good afternoon.
High. So, we get torpedo heat and trim air on at the hold short. Green lights coming on.
United 2163, after you make the loop, continue
Alright.
taxi via Echo Romeo and kilo to the
Flight
right.
control check. Right, left, aft, forward,
Number
right,
one out, about 49, could have
left, brakes extended.
Got 477, need ground, running 17 right, back to
Flap
kilo,
5.
and that's the goal. Number 2, 49, good afternoon. Pacific ground, running 17 right, taxi kilo, and Echo Golf.
Might actually just do a left turn out here is what we may do.
Ground envoy 35.
Alright, takeoff speeds have been verified.
Envoy 35, 60 ground, good afternoon. 17 right, taxi Juliet, and Echo Foxtrot. Juliet, Echo Foxtrot for 17 right, envoy 35, 56.
Yeah, that checks. Alright, flaps 5. Trim's going to be 458. 4.5. We'll go there. Flaps are set. 5. RT on the brakes. We'll get there.
Ground United 1350 on Alpha, spot 44.
Yeah, 1350, dear ground, good afternoon. Taxi kilo to the right.
Taxi
Alright,
kilo
so
to the
let's
right.
taxi over to
Spot number 13, good afternoon, or 12.
we'll taxi around out this spot right here next to
Air
us.
1460, Pacific ground, running 18 left.
Alright,
taxi
my
kilo,
brakes.
Zulu, got a ground 185 on top of
We'll
the
just goose the right engine.
Thanks for that. 3070, ground, good afternoon, after the loop, continue taxi Echo Romeo, Kilo, and Bravo, got a ground 185 top of the bridge. Echo Romeo, Bravo, ground 185. Thanks, back to this.
Aircraft. So normally ground would call us here at the spot. So we're at spot 33 is where we are. So ground would just call, pick us up here at the spot. We'd wait, we'd get called, as you guys already hear on the ground frequency there. That's what they would do. Let me get the radios back. Give it to them for takeoff. We're on 2165, that checks. Make sure we got an updated ATIS information.
1853 Zulu. S18 left, 17 right, 13 left.
If you're still Sierra, Hotel
Advise on
now.
initial contact. You have information hotel. Dallas Fort Worth International Air.
Hello, ground American 2487, spot 33 with information hotel ready to taxi.
American 2487, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo, Echo Foxtrot, contact tower on 124.15 when ready for departure.
Alright, we'll take Kilo, Echo Foxtrot, and we'll contact tower when we're ready for departure, American 2487.
American 2487, correction, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo, Echo Foxtrot, contact tower on 124.15 when ready for departure.
Did I not say that? Alright, we'll taxi runway 17 right via Kilo, Echo Foxtrot, and contact tower on 24.15 when ready for departure, American 2487.
for the 17 right, and we'll
I thought that's what I said.
your time on board 2150. Thanks, you can stick on the frequency,
Alright,
right back
you
in.
got clearance to taxi.
This is spot number 29.
2081,
back moving.
1681 Pacific Ground, running 18 left, taxi Kilo and Zulu, got a ground point 85 on top of the bridge.
Kilo Zulu, ground point 85 on top of the bridge, American
1242, good afternoon, Charlotte, Kilo.
Left on TS Market 610, and we have Victor.
American 610 Pacific Ground, running 17 right, taxi Kilo and Echo Gold.
Kilo, 17 right, American 610. So, Tower 6282, spot 53, wind 62.
Go 6282 Pacific Ground, good afternoon, running 18 left, taxi at Bravo, got a ground point 85 on top of the bridge.
Running 18 left, Bravo 85 on the bridge, Tower 6282.
Bravo 4138, the release time isn't bad, it's 5252 past the hour, you can monitor tower 12655. About 49, good afternoon.
As you guys see, ground crews calling at this box. There's only a few certain places that you can actually contact ground.
American 240 heavy news ground, good afternoon, running 17 right, taxi Juliet and Echo Foxtrot.
But most of the times around the airport, they're going to call you at the spots. If you don't contact them, they'll contact you. That's 777 at the Alpha Terminal over here.
Bravo 4139, good afternoon, absolute, continue taxi Kilo and Bravo, got a ground point 85 off the bridge. Kilo Bravo, got a hot 140, please.
This guy in front of us is hauling.
American 1248, Yankee Bridge.
American 1248, Deep Ground, good afternoon, running 17 right, taxi via Lima, Echo Hotel. Traffic ahead, no factor.
Roger, 17 right via Lima, Echo Hotel, American 1248.
American 610 at Yankee, give way to one company, Airbus 321, please.
Give way to Airbus.
Block 28, good afternoon.
Afternoon, there's 2350, Victor.
2350 DFW ground, after Spirit, running 18 left, taxi Kilo and Zulu, got a ground point 85 on top of the bridge.
We got quite a few that's crossing the bridge here.
5449 at spot 28, give way to the Boeing 737, please.
3 at 20. Turn on board 3811.
Runway 3811, Deep Ground, good afternoon, 17 right, taxi Juliet and Echo Foxtrot.
Right, Juliet.
We'll actually make it past these guys. Oh, we got two right here. Clear right. Giving Kilo full length Echo Foxtrot.
Ground on 3583 on you. Runway 3583, Deep Ground, good afternoon, hold short of taxiway Kilo. Hold short Kilo, envoy 3583. Flight number 33, good afternoon. American 1510, Deep Ground, running 17 right, taxi via Kilo 8, Lima, and Echo Hotel. Runway 3583, running 17 right.
450, I'll give you a short vector here. I got some F-18s that can roll out.
Okay, fine.
Cabin crew seats for departure.
Cabin crew take seats for departure.
Ocean 310, 75,000.
American 2487, contact tower on 124.15.
Alright, we'll switch over to tower, American 2487.
Try 41, continue. I think it was moment, show. You going down to Brownwood? Okay, try
American 2487, contact tower on 124.15 when ready for departure.
Copy that, American 2487. They got 777 lining up.
Wicket 310, approach 125.2.
Order departure runway 4130, good day.
450, we're passing 3400 off the right. Zoom on navigation for speed. Now to your discretion.
Will take off. Auto arm.
482, maintain vehicle at or above 2,500. Sure, got that thing going. Who just saw me?
Tower on 142, visual 17 center, 172, greater than 17 center, clear to land, envoy 4250.
Yeah, I'll be taking Echo Sierra route as well for the landing traffic. Got the Neo over here. Now let's set the parking brake for now.
American 2520 is with you on the visual 177. Clear to land, 17 center, American 2520.
Oh, why was this in the way?
T-Rex 17 right, clear takeoff, American 1245.
Still got plenty of fuel.
That's a Fox with AG, American 16.
Contact Tower American 2487, holding short 17 right, ready for departure.
American 2487, Dallas Tower, runway 17 right, winds 210 at 15. RNAV, SPIRA, cleared for takeoff.
All right, American 2487 will RNAV SPIRA, clear for takeoff, 17 right, American 2487. Left. Let's get ETA on.
Ballistic 5535.
Right up there.
Stable on M1s and M2s, EGT's good, VHT's all stable. And let's go Toby.
Departure 3811.
Airspeed live. $80.
Let's check.
B1.
Positive rate.
You're up.
American 2487, contact departure on 118.1.
Switching to departure on 118.1, American 2487. Lone Star departure, American 2487, afternoon climbing past 1500.
American 2487, Lone Star departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000 direct SPIRA.
Climb and maintain 10,000 direct SPIRA, American 2487.
Flaps 1.
American 2487, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, American 2487.
I do like how they have that pause in there sometimes, because sometimes the pilots do forget their call signs, especially task saturated. It's easy to forget.
It'll be IXE.
Flaps up. And they kind of hesitate. I like that they put that in there. That's pretty authentic sounding.
3202, normal speed 6, American 36.
Alright, I'm putting on command. The aircraft take over.
Departure American 1510, Kdfw-Kstl, climbing 43.
Alright, we're looking good so far. We are out of here.
Left at 010, that's my Delta 7. Departure Wish 449, south to
We'll see you later, Dallas. Headed to St. Louis. See you on the return. All right, through 10,000.
American 2487, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. American 2487.
Dear guests, just a quick note to let you know that you can now use your electronic devices. So feel free to scroll through your phones or whatever, eh? Just make sure you buckle up, alright? And after the snack service, we'll come around selling stuff from the American Airlines shop if you're interested. That's it, I guess.
That's it, I guess. There's DFW.
Climbing 17,000 direct.
Thermos.
on board, there you go. On board 3583.
So again, to add to something that I've already known to be true, the pilots absolutely check their pressurization, whether anyone else sees it or not. It's just a quick scan. They don't possibly, call it out. They do check this. This is supposed to be checked before crossing 10,000 feet. So if you notice that something that the cabin's not pressurized,
climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320.
They know it right away.
87.
They know it right away before they get into those hypoxic levels,
2475 on board 3583.
altitudes. So you're already at 10,000 or below. You don't have to descend to 10,000 and get below 12.4 and 15 or 15.5, I think it is. It's been a while for me, but yeah, you're seeing that right away. To note it is pressurizing correctly at the altitude crossing. That's what the little diagram here is for, to let you know. The altitude that you set for is climbing through is what the cabin altitude should be. So you know it quickly, not later. Pass through 17,000. Again, reaffirm that maintenance tech. Our maintenance tech that's in the tower just had that happen on the aircraft yesterday. I was working on boards, that's how I know. But they had a pressurization issue that they got, and this was in a CRJ. But also the 7.3s are pretty much the same. You don't know it until you start hearing the warning sign going off. The warning siren is when you know it. You know if you're not looking. Let's get secondary lights out. We'll go ahead and get seatbelt cells off. Lights off. But yeah, they noticed crossing, coming up on 10,000 feet that the cabin was not pressurized. So they had to divert back to DFW.
American 2487, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370. American 2487.
He's getting our flight number quite often. Yeah, that's how they knew. Before across 10,000, they noticed the cabin was not pressurizing where it should be at, and had to divert back to DFW. And then once on the ground, before I could tow the aircraft off the gate, the maintenance team was already out there troubleshooting to find out why the cabin wasn't pressurized. So we had a pressurization test at the gate, so we couldn't move it while the cabin was pressurized.
2487, contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775.
Switching to Fort Worth Center on 126.775. American 2487.
Like keep forgetting that last number.
Fort Worth Center, American 2487, afternoon, climbing through flight level 210 for flight level 370.
American 2487, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon.
Fort 670 Charlie Whiskey 410, good drive. Fort 670 Charlie Whiskey 410. Air Shuttle 6169, about stretch, maintain level 240. Stretch 240.
Alright, 11 minutes after the departure, and we are climbing. I was supposed to brought up to see it, not that.
Air Transport 3340.
It should be already, we're almost to
Air Transport 3344, Center Roger, expect routing over B-Rob in a minute.
exiting the departure. The initial climb, they gave us 10,000. They've updated quite a bit here on Cinebrief. I noticed a lot of information. Actually, I was Alright, we'll be going into Memphis Center at 31 minutes. And Kansas Center at
B-Rob, Bravo, Romeo, Oscar, Bravo, Bravo, then direct Wendy for the QZ6. Fort Worth, Challenger 93, Echo Charlie, second in 410. Challenger 93, Echo Charlie, 4 center.
Afternoon Center, Skies 5387, Bible 310.
Like they say she's funny, but they don't say she's clueless. Every time I ask her a question, it's that's more clueless than it is funny. On her title, though, in her defense, it does say she's a flight attendant for a low-cost carrier, so I probably shouldn't use her. So since we're not a low cost. All right, 325,000 climbing to 370. We are flying into a default scenery for St. Louis. I just refuse to buy fuel. There's scenery. So we're flying into default today to actually get that stuff. We're only at cruise for, again, 30 minutes, about 30 minutes. We'll set up the ILS.
American 133, flight level 320. American 133, for center, hello, squawk 6246.
Alright, so even though we don't have spots on the ground at the other airport, or at St. Louis, we'll figure that out. Let's see if it's the same names. That's only 125 or 125. Come on, man.
Convoy 3855, this is a pilot discretion, maintain level 240. Pilot discretion at 240.
Hey, Mary, can I get a cup of water?
Oh, sorry, Captain, but we don't have any drinks on this flight. Just low-cost airline stuff, you know?
What? We do have drinks.
Just a heads up, folks. There ain't no drinks or food on this flight. Just buckle up and enjoy the ride, I guess.
Oh my God, this woman is
Shuttle 6169, contact.
literally just told her. Hey, Mary, catering did bring snack baskets and drinks for this flight.
Oh, really? I thought we were just doing Biscoff cookies and drinks, eh? But, if there's snack baskets and drinks, that's, something, I guess.
Alright, so please bring me a cup of water, Mary. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Captain, but we don't have any drinks on this flight. Just, low-cost airline stuff, you know?
She just keeps repeating the same thing. Alright. Alright, so I'll make note not to use the low-cost carrier flight attendant again. That's all she keeps talking about. Alright, parking gate. Let's see, we should have ramp tower here. Let's see.
Southwest 4897 is going to maintain level 240.
Maybe not because it attached right directly to taxiways. So maybe ground controls that from the looks of it. Let's see. Oh, they got ground metering. Ground tower departure. Ramp tower. And I don't see it outlined on the map as such. So we'll just talk to the ground to the gate as well. Alright, Kayla 3. Coming in from SGF. 280 below 31. At below 23, same speed. Join the Kayla approach fix, or the Kayla initial fix. And we'll actually keep going this direction to stand because we're going to land runway 11. 9,000. Big Mac on track 61 to Denise, then to Elbert and Stan, then on assigned approach procedure, approach team stop by Stan. Then on track 061, expected route ready to find approach course. But yeah, the plan is to land runway 11. Let's see, top of descent in 53 minutes. We're still climbing though. I'm sure we got another less than 6,000 feet. And we'll have a little bit of a taxi. It'll probably give us cross this runway and then Charlie on and into the gate. Let's look at our parking gate stuff. Alright, so this is where I was saying. So we're parking Charlie 18, so we'll be just before the Charlie 5 taxiway since we don't have spots. They'll give us some insights. So we'll come around Charlie 7, 6, after Charlie 6 is where we'll start paying attention to our gate.
Yes, for lower for American 133. American 133, yes, it's going to maintain level 240. Flight level 240, American 133, thank you. Sterling 1692, just going to maintain level 240. And the 240 spread 1692.
Around 7.5, around 2116.
Aqua 3855, contact forward center 124.87. 2487, Aqua 3855, ship. Center, got flight.
Plans to arrive at 2054. So we are slightly behind schedule. It's supposed to be indicated 2109.
And I couldn't understand the last
As
one.
of right now, it says 2116. We will be slightly behind schedule.
Number 45,
We'll get these
Alpha
folks
4
here.
center, Roger, stand by for higher. Apple West, that's Southwest 2220, yeah, level 38. South 2220, 4 center, Roger. And
See about it once we get to
3435. 3435, Southwest 2020. Tower 387, contact Memphis Center 132.55. 3255, Scout 387, good day.
Let me check something here, because that may be incorrect. I noticed sometime, yeah, we're supposed to arrive at 2109. All right, that's the correct time. I forget, I think the 2109 is actually in the gate time. From SimBrief, they base it on all the way to the gate, so that's the correct time. We should be on the ground at 2054 and in the gate by 2109. But we still may be slightly behind because we're showing 2116.
American 133, contact forward center 124.87.
Try to do a smooth taxi.
American 133 with you.
Whoever's on any connection flights going.
November Papa, maintain level 250. 50 now.
Hey Mary, do we have any passengers making connection flights today? Don't know that she'll know that. That's more of a maybe of an operations.
Oh, I haven't checked the passenger list for connections, Captain, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are, eh? Just a guess, really.
You don't know much, do you, Mary? I'm gonna tell her that. You don't know much, do you, Mary? A low-cost carrier training, is that what she's gonna say?
Not really, Captain. Just trying to get through this flight, you know? It's a bit of a mess, eh?
Nope, not really. All right, we got smooth ride up here. Almost the top of the descent now. 2,000 feet. 2 minutes past the time we were supposed to make it. We didn't climb out at the speed of the profile set for our time. We climbed out at 309 and 0.79. But the profile of the flight plan was set for 280 on the climb out to reaching 0.78. So probably would have got there within a minute or two difference. Coming up on cruise now. I think both these seats are somebody's in this. So I got this. No one's in the seat in front of us. Oh, yeah, there is.
Jump 2220, clear right figure, descend of pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 260. Discretion 260, Southwest 2220. Southwest 2220, I'm sorry, there was some noise behind me there. Just to confirm the reback, discretion flight level 260. Correct, yes, Southwest 2220, pilot's discretion 260. Thank you. Number 5, November 5, just want to make sure we got your reback as well, flight level 250. Yeah, 305,
Hello everyone, this is American Airlines Flight 2487, flying from Dallas to St. Louis. We've reached cruising altitude and we're going to start the snack and drink service now. You can enjoy some Biscoff cookies or pretzels, plus soft drinks, coffee and tea. Oh, and if you're feeling fancy, we've got some snack boxes for sale too. After we finish up with the service, we'll be selling stuff from the American Airlines shop if you're interested, eh? So buckle up and try to enjoy the flight, I guess.
American 2487, contact Fort Worth Center on 132.2.
Contacting Fort Worth Center on 132.2. American 2487.
Center American 193, flight level 360. American 193, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Fort Worth Center, American 2487. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 370.
3302.
American 2487, Fort Worth Center. Good afternoon.
runway 9 or 7. 3297, United 2325 today.
4 center, southwest 2607,
72607, 4 center, roger. United 1525, contact 4 center 135.75. 3575.
All right, 2053, yep, in 30 minutes. Yo, Chad, what are you gonna do when we land in St. Louis?
Yo, Hatchet, probably just chill and grab some grub, maybe catch some tunes. You got any plans?
Copy that. No, I'll probably just chill at the hotel or something and grab me something to eat. I'm ready for that, for the next flight out of here.
Sounds like a plan, Hatchet. Let's keep it smooth till we land.
Copy that.
Yep, all good here, Hatchet. Just cruising along at flight level 370. Let me know if you need anything, bro.
All right, we'll go over the departure briefing. I'm sorry, the arrival briefing here.
Function 303, Fort Worth Center, descend at top, discretion maintain protocol 240.
Stampede down to 240, function 30.
Yo, Hatchet, here's the arrival briefing. We'll be arriving in St. Louis on runway 11 using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the Kayla 3 arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 11. Weather at arrival shows winds 135 at 3 knots, broken clouds at 4,100 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 4747, and approach frequency will be 126.6. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
What are the winds? 140 at 3. Yeah. All right, I'm not sure what you said on the approach speed, but we're going to be doing 148 on the approach speed.
Yo, Hatchet, got it. We'll be doing 148 knots on the approach speed.
Auto brakes 2, and as of now, we're still planning for gate Charlie 18 on route.
American 193 is up to, correction, 360.
Yo, Hatchet, got it. We'll keep gate C18 in mind for arrival. I'll handle the comms and keep you updated.
Hey, Mary. Larry, right now we got a planned arrival time around 21:16 Zulu. So just inform the passengers we may be getting to the gate a little late, but we'll get there as soon as we can to make any connection flights.
1260, 50360.
American 2487, contact Memphis Center on 126.1.
Hey everyone, just a quick heads up. We might be getting to the gate a bit late, around 21:16. But don't worry,
American
we'll get there as soon as we
2487.
can for any connections you might have, eh? Just buckle up and hang tight, I guess.
Oh, alright, I'm sorry. I got it now. Memphis Center, American 2487, good afternoon, maintaining flight level 370.
American 2487, Memphis Center, good afternoon.
Flaps 30 is done. Five there, we got 111.95. This camera, man, is irritating. It's working just fine earlier, and now all of a sudden it's not.
So they checking here at 40 dB, they ain't direct convoy now.
Not one to pick my
402, thanks, Felicia 3114, contact Memphis Center 133.12.
wonder if it's the light outside that's messing with it.
Minute.
But it's now a flight of 230, then send a pilot description, maintain 16,000, altimeter 2900.
4 minutes per hour.
That's it. Let's get 34 information. Let's say 34 minutes.
780, contact Memphis Center 13515.
Yeah, 1772, sorry. Oh, you're right. Fine. Alright, it's gonna be 2 minutes. Give me a second. Over.
Got 123 on the course.
So 2375, sir.
Alright, checks are the final approach fix. 818 PH.
Picture 4591, sir.
Checks. 618. That's 600.
Thanks for your patience and your help. Contact Memphis Center 130.35.
0.35. Thank you.
Number 66548. You just want to confirm you're navigating correct destination?
Yeah, I'm a little bit off here. My compass is warning a little bit. I got it back on. Charlie Echo, contact Memphis Center 133.12. Climb and maintain by level 340. 340, United States. Just 481. Did you make it over? I'm sorry.
4198 Bravo, contact Little Rock approach, 100.5.
772 to 1 o'clock, 5 miles west, mile 320, airborne. Second 1859 traffic, 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles north, south, 312 is the Embraer.
69 Celsius, hot enough.
American 1859, thank you. 45-1 Lima Dolphin, center, hello. Contact Kansas City Center 132.65. 265, that's all good about that. 2135, level 35. Sorry, who called center? Should be on Big 5.2. Just can't understand the call sign. Who's that? Yeah, the 2135. That is 2135. No, 3265. 3265. Sorry about that. No worries. 1208-360. Delta 1208. That's hello. 1315 radio check. Number 48355. That's going to maintain 16,000. Another radio check.
But yeah, like I said, I've just found it interesting to see people who doesn't thumbs up your videos, thumbs up things that you do on your stream that makes your stream unique, but yet you see them start to take things from your stream and using theirs. No shout out, no nothing, just takes it. Not that it doesn't happen in real life and I'm doing anything new, but quite a few things that I do on my stream hasn't been done in other streams. It doesn't get done in other streams. So I know that in itself is what makes my flying experience here in the sim much more unique than others. I'm adding a little bit more to it. Again, operational side of things, some small bits of dispatch stuff. I'm not a dispatcher for an airline, but I know some of the basics of dispatching. But I try to add as much realism to my flights as possible. Again, with the live traffic, I've been using AI traffic in my streams forever. But just recently started using real world traffic because it's more realistic. I know what the traffic is going to be taxiing to. No one's going to be taxiing wild or strangely around the airport. And other streamers who I know have never used it and started watching my streams, and now they start using AI traffic. Same with the FO, and now they're using it. With the crew and things, of course, you know, Say Intentions has been out for a while, and of course, I came across it from other streamers. But I try to always shout out people who I get insight and ideas from, if I got it from their stuff, from their streams. Like again, I know I've said it quite a few times. Was Father Time is I watched one of his streams, and one of his streams when he was going over the departure briefing and whatnot with the FO. That pretty much made me really rethink of wanting to use Say Intentions, but also what put me over the hump of wanting to use it. Because this guy was a Real World 787 pilot, and I think Real World 777 pilot. So for an actual Real World pilot to say it's a good product and he uses it, that was enough for me. But definitely give credit where credit's due for who I get ideas from to add to my stream. I think it's only right. It's the right thing to do. Till you shout those people out.
American 2487, Memphis Center. Contact Kansas City Center on 133.475.
Switching to Kansas City Center on 133.475, American 2487. Kansas City Center. American 2487, afternoon, maintaining flight level 370.
American 2487, Kansas City Center, good afternoon.
So yeah, like I said, I just think it's the right thing to do. Unless you're a hater of other people, but you don't mind stealing their ideas and putting them in yours like you came up with it. But again, I'll always try to add and change things in my streams to keep my streams unique from others. It's just who I am, how I came up is, having your own style, your own way of doing things, is more respected than a copycat. So, but yeah, either way, like I said, even PSXT, I got that idea and that information that I didn't even know about from my buddy Quartz and Decimal at the time. I had no idea about it, but once I found out about it, it was a no-brainer that I was going to start using it. I'd rather use real-world traffic than just regular, generic, random AI traffic, because at least I know where this traffic is moving about. I know what aircraft are supposed to push out a gate at a certain time, who's going to a gate, because it's lined up with real-world aircraft. So even just having AIG traffic was a bonus, because now I don't use the AIG traffic, but PSXT still uses the AIG models to create my real-world traffic. So I didn't have to download a bunch of new AI stuff or FSTL, I think it is. Didn't need to use any of that stuff. Was able to just keep what I have, but now just run PSXT, and it pulls my AI traffic from the folder and uses it for my real world traffic. So I like it, and like I said, I like using say intentions because it keeps it professional, keeps my streams clean the way I want them to be, without any background interference of just random goofiness on the frequencies from VATSIM. I think again, as I said before, I'll still use VATSIM whenever I have a chance to do events. Obviously, I'll have to be on VATSIM to do those, and when I jump back into doing GA flying, I'll like to use VATSIM for that as well. Because those flights likely won't be streamed; they'll just probably be recorded or something and uploaded, and then that way I can cut out stuff that I don't want in the video and kind of go from there. But yeah, that's what we have, but that's just my 2 cents on how I like to do my streams. But like I said, I think that's what adds uniqueness to everybody. Everyone has their own uniqueness of how they do things. And, coming up on top of the descent, we got 23 minutes until top of the descent. Hey Mirror, we're going to be starting our descent in about 20 minutes.
Ways 12R.
Right, Captain. I'll let the passengers know we're starting our descent soon.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Julianne.
Picking up ATIS.
St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Information, Julianne. 1951 Zulu.
That's going to be updated.
Line 135 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Broken at 4,100 feet. Broken at 24,900 feet. Temperature 29. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2,996.
American 2487.
Density
Expect the Kdfw-Kstl arrival. Expect to descend in about 20 minutes.
Arriving and departing runways 12R,
American 2487.
11, 6. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Julianne. St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Information, Julianne. 1951 Zulu. Line 135 at 3. Visibility 10.
Alright, we got ATIS information, Juliet. That still says 2053. Make sure we line it up right on our. In Kansas City Center, American 2487, can we expect our descent in about 5 minutes? Oh, actually, they updated it to 8 minutes. It was at 20 something. Now it dropped down to 8 minutes.
American 2487 negative. Expect descent in about 8 minutes.
All right, copy that. We'll expect to descend in about 8 minutes. 2487. It was at 20. It must have like glitched or something. Now updated to 8 minutes. We'll do that. We'll follow that procedure. We won't start the descent yet until it tells us to. All right, Mary, we're actually going to be starting our descent in about 7 minutes.
Hey everyone, just a heads up, we're starting our descent in about 7 minutes. So, buckle up and, get ready for landing, I guess. Captain Hatchet and the crew will do their best to get us there safely, eh?
I didn't even have enough time here to do some studying. This flight's so short. What we missed. Kansas City Center, American 2487. Can we start our descent now?
American 2487, descend via Kayla 3 into St. Louis.
Descending via Kayla 3 into St. Louis. American 2487.
Hey everyone, we've left our cruising altitude and are starting our approach to St. Louis. So everyone needs to return to your seats, stow the tables and buckle up. And just a heads up, the lavatories are not allowed to be used anymore. Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, I won't be using Mary anymore. Mary's annoying. Not even gonna lie, she's annoying. Two 30 set. Yo, descend correctly. What are you doing? Good grief. Supposed to be descending at 280. I don't know what the stupid thing is. I'm gonna stay at 280. Chart even says 280, but yet it's trying to do 300 for some odd reason. I'm not hearing my buttons. Yeah, I hear that. Ada should have updated here.
Niner. Dew point 23. Altimeter 299er6. Density altitude 2300 feet. Arriving and departing runways 12 right,
American
12
2487,
left,
descend and maintain
11,
4500, turn right heading 110
Advise
vectors
on
for the
initial
ILS
contact
runway
you
11
have
approach.
information.
Descend and maintain 4,500. Right headed 110 for vectors to the ILS runway 11 approach. American 2487.
That's interesting. Let's see what it does. That makes no sense to do that this far out. Like it's getting us off the arrival at 18,000 feet. That doesn't make any sense to have us do that from out here. It's getting us off the arrival course. This is not a normal thing.
American 2487, contact St. Louis, approach on 132.125.
Contacting St. Louis approach on 132.125. American 2487. St. Louis approach. American 2487. Good afternoon. We're descending through 5,000 feet to 5,000.
American 2487, St. Louis approach. Good afternoon, St. Louis, altimeter 29.96. Expect the ILS runway 11 approach into St. Louis. American 2487, St. Louis approach, 25 miles from Hicks Oak. Turn left, heading 055. Descend and maintain 3500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach.
Expected to ILS approach runway 11 into St. Louis. American 2487.
Left heading 055. Descend and maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach. American 2487.
Yeah, this is not typical of something that would happen. Definitely not typical. $25 miles out and already giving us vector heading. That's weird.
American 2487, speed 280 knots.
Nah. That is way off. Miles out from the final approach course. Let's go flaps 1. Yeah, they really gotta fix these the way they do things here with the arrivals.
Hey everyone, we're starting our final approach into St. Louis, so it's time to turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we get to the gate. Please put your tray tables away and make sure your seats are in the full upright position. Buckle up, eh? Just a reminder, the lavatories are closed now. Thanks for bearing with us, I guess. Captain Hatchet and the crew will do their best to get us there safely. Cabin crew, check that everyone is seated and has their seat belts fastened. Captain, cabin is ready.
All right, we got the DME for the approach with arm it. Set. Alright, we got the localizer and we got the field in sight and the runway in sight. Somebody right here in front of us.
American 2487, contact St. Louis Tower on 132.475.
Switching to St. Louis Tower on 132.475. American 2487.
Exactly 3 miles. Let's go flaps 5.
St. Louis Tower, American 2487. Good afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 11.
Clear to land, runway 11, American 2487. Flight attendant seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Set. Let's go flaps 25. Flaps 30. Go around this 3,000. My radios.
American 2487, roger.
Oops, wrong person. Alright. Never captured the glide slope, let's see. My radios.
Yo, Hatchet, all good here. We're established on the ILS for runway 11. Just keep it steady, bro.
I will handle comms.
All right, Hatchet, you're in charge of the comms now?
1,000.
Slightly high.
Sync rate.
Sync rate. Established.
Sync rate. Approaching minimums.
Rectin.
Minimums.
Continuing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes extended. Versus out. $295 there on the landing. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the bit rates there.
American 2487, welcome to St. Louis. Contact ground on 127.55.
All right, we'll contact ground on 27.55 American 2487.
Arriving from Dallas. We just landed, and Captain Hatchet and First Officer Chad did an all-right job, I guess.
All
the
right.
landing was rated an 8 out of 10, so that's something, eh? Just a reminder to stay seated until we reach the gate, all right?
Who does she think
Fun
she
fact,
is?
St. Louis is known for its Gateway Arch, which is pretty tall and stuff. Thanks for flying with us, I guess.
Pretty tall and
Current
stuff.
local time here is 4:17 p.m. Captain Hatchet and the whole crew would like to say goodbye to you now.
All right, yeah, we'll taxi Tango. Well, actually, we'll call them up and let them know. Call up ground. All right, let's get cleaned up. Trim is good. Set TA. Oh, we'll just set it to transponder mode. Weather radar is already off. Landing lights off. Start it. Start the clock. Actually, I need to stop our time. Set that to hold. Yeah, never did capture the glide slope. Hello, ground. American 2487. We just landed and departed runway 11. We'll be parking at gate Charlie 18.
American 2487, St. Louis ground, taxi to C18 via uniform Bravo, cross runway 6, then Sierra Charlie. Have a good day.
All right, we'll taxi to Charlie 18 via uniform Bravo, cross runway 6, then Sierra Charlie, American 2487. Let's make sure we get this right, though. Okay. On uniform. Hold on, let's see. Uniform. Did he say Bravo? Yeah, Bravo. All right, so we'll cross now instead of later.
Number 3593, Kendall Tower, wind 09005, RNAV passenger, runway 12 left. Clear for takeoff.
Right and left from what we see.
Sorry, information to Louis currently number 2996, wind 09005.
Left brake's a little hotter than the right. The only thing I will say also is I do dislike, in my opinion, that some European companies that make these programs, obviously they only, mostly know what they know from European standards. But when they're given the information of what actually happens in the U.S., it's almost like they just disregard it and say, well, that's not what happens in Europe. No, that's not how it works in Europe. Well, you should get people on your team that's from America and other countries so they can inform you and make your product the best product out from knowing what happens around the globe if you're going to supply the product for around the globe. You can't give the same standards in America to Europe and everywhere else. That just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be authentic or realistic. So if you're giving that information from people from other countries of how it goes, you should take that into consideration and actually use it. At least at some point, implement it. All right, we'll stop that clock. It's 21:22. Yeah, we're definitely late getting to the gate. Got the P-mount A320 over here. It's the Allegheny or something like that. Let's see. Charlie. Charlie 18.
Zulu 12 left, via 570.
I don't know if this, oh, that's the United. I've actually seen this aircraft at DFW. Let me see, we got him pushing out or waiting to park, so we got to give way to these guys. Let me call operations here. Hey, operations American 2487. Just want to confirm we're still parking Charlie 18.
Confirmed you're still parking at C18.
All right, copy that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's get up here behind the United. That's already pushed out. All right, we'll switch back, have him switch back to ground. Hey, Mary, we'll get parked here shortly. We have 2 aircraft pushed out in front of us. We should be getting to the gate here soon enough. We are still parked in Charlie 18.
Okay, Captain. We're still parked at C18. I'll let the passengers know we're almost at the gate soon. Hey everyone, just a quick update. We're still parked at C18 and we'll be getting to the gate soon enough. So, just hang tight, I guess.
They let us go around that way to around these guys, or around this guy.
Delta 2700 St. Louis ground, waiting on a call back to center for your release time, full positions and altitude. Brickyard 3611, you have a wheels of time of 42, void is 45, time now is 25.5. Reference that, don't make the turn at the end, monitor tower 118.5, they'll call you for your time. And time of 42, Brickyard 3611. Brickyard 3611, just verified, 118.5.
He's going a different direction.
85,
He'll disappear.
American 831, St. Louis ground, wait for
Why they sent him this way?
behind you and push it through to Louis turn, advising on point 9.
On the right taxiway. Should I have turned, we're on Charlie is what he gave us.
945, monitor tower 120.05.
Let me see if that guy actually is just sitting there or not. I don't want to ride through him if he is actually there. Let's see. All right. Oh, he's getting parked now. All right. Yeah, it looks like he was just waiting to park. Waiting for rampers. His engines are actually on. So again, after Charlie 6 to Charlie 7 is where we'll be
going. Delta 2700, your wheels up time is 35.
1 hour 18 minutes is what the flight time is.
Runway 12 right, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 24. Taxi to 12 right Charlie, cross runway 24.
That's Charlie 7. One more intersection.
Delta 2700 at Sierra. Join Delta and cross 24 on Delta now. Delta 2700 at Sierra. Join
point Delta, cross 24 Delta, slow down.
Your 361 reposition at request.
Roger that, sir.
United 1315 ground, go ahead.
Yeah, our ramp has said that we just cleared in. We have crews.
United 1315, roger. Pass behind the Delta, right to left, and taxi the gate.
Right behind Delta 58.
Delta 2700, are you able to make it around the United?
Or
1605, St. Louis ground, you up?
yeah, we're up for gate Alpha 4, Delta 1605.
Delta 1605, St. Louis ground, taxi via Charlie, correction Tango, Charlie, cross runway.
Coming up on our gate here. I think this aircraft just
Tango,
pushed out of our
Charlie,
gate.
we'll cross 24 to the gate, Delta 1605.
Yeah, that's our gate. We don't have room to pull into there yet.
That's 4754, South Alpha, multiple calling at 1, Skywas 4754, St. Louis ground, taking your gate. Alpha 9. Skywas 4754, taxi via Tango Charlie, cross runway 24 to the gate. Tango Charlie, cross 24 to the gate, Skywas 4754. American 831, St. Louis ground, runway 12 right, make the left turn out to Charlie 5, Delta, cross runway 24. Southwest 3196, St. Louis ground, runway 12 right, taxi to Charlie 3, Delta, cross runway 24.
Yeah, runway 12 right, Charlie 3, Delta, clear to stop.
Alright, he's moving. Alright, we can get parked now.
Commander Bravo Golf. You want to third star?
Still 2700, you can be set ready to go on your time.
Delta 2700, huh?
2700, tower 118.5.
50 style 6.
At 1315, you got rampers out there?
Yeah, 1350, we have no rampers, and I know we're blocked. We'll try to move forward as possible. Right.
Not your fault. Skywest 4754, TTAC can give Charlie to your gate. The 1605, looks like we got a aircraft blocking right now. There's a guy ready to taxi behind you. For now, just move into the Charlie pad and allow the United behind you to taxi.
Okay, Delta 1605 will move into the Charlie pad for now, Delta.
Alright, get these folks in here and out of here. Alright, block to block was 1 hour 55 minutes. Clear that out. Flight time 1 hour 18 minutes. Clear that one. Good there, we're shutting down. Hydraulics are depressurizing. Brakes are gonna get cooled off there. Let's get these folks deboarded. Disarm.
Alright, ground, we got that,
Roger. Delta 1605, taxi via Charlie to the gate, that aircraft students.
Okay, Charlie 58 and
So-
Delta 1605.
Yep, ground power connected. That off. And let's get the PCA connected as well. Air cart connect. Ground power's connected. AP going off. Alright, air cart connected. They should have the chocks in. Alright, other than that, it's a good flight. We'll get these folks deboarded. Alright, Taylor, I'm sorry, Mary, the jet bridge is connected. We can start the deboarding process.
Okay, Captain. The jet bridge is connected. We can start the deboarding process now.
I just told you that. Jeez Louise.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Hatchett and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in St. Louis or safe ongoing travel.
Alright, we got into the blocks a few minutes late. Pushed out late, arrived late. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Not too bad. We're supposed to be in the blocks at 2109, I think. So we were still slightly behind schedule there, but it happens. That's how it works in the real world many times. So 2109, we arrived at into the blocks at about 2134, something like that. But that's better than hours late, so we're good there. We'll take it. Let's see. We're supposed to arrive with how much fuel? 7.0. We'll arrive to 300 less than that. Still not bad. We'll take that. All good. Welcome to St. Louis. Getting these folks off the plane, and again, we got a return flight. Probably do later today or tonight back to DFW. And I'll see you guys on the next flight. We'll be going back, like I said, in the TWA. That's the aircraft that's supposed to be headed this way that we'll be flying back out in. So we'll see how that goes for us. And like I said, we'll be going back to Dallas on that flight. So see y'all on the next one.